What up, gang? How's everyone doing? It is an incredibly important day today because the MLB playoffs have now been finalized. Man, I did an NFL playoff prediction like 4, 5, 6 years ago, something like that. And I gotta say, it's been a staple on the channel since then. Haven't made another one. That's about it. So anyways, this obviously means that I should be making another one, and it should be for the MLB playoffs because I love the MLB and it's way more important to me. So I've got it up on my second monitor here, and I'm going to quickly take you through the matchups and what I think, and inevitably I'm going to be totally correct. I'm just saying. I am a genius when it comes to the MLB. I know ball. So just watch this. I'll give you the games and everything. Bro, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. So let's start up top very quickly with the Tigers and the Guardians. Now, the Tigers have been terrible recently. They have lost like however many games in the last 20, and they coughed up their divisional lead. The Guardians literally just beat them earlier this week. There's no reason why I wouldn't believe that the Guardians are going to go out there and do it again. I think they do it in 3 because I think it's going to be a decent series. I still like the Tigers team way more for obvious reasons. The Guardians haven't done anything offensively. It's been hard to watch, but I just think that going off of what you have right now, the Guardians are so much hotter, and I just have to go with that. Red Sox, Yankees. Now, this is something a lot of people think that the Red Sox are going to win this because the Red Sox have been doing their thing lately, yada, 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 and they always beat the Yankees. No, that's bullcrap. Yankees, I hate to say it, but they can be a playoff team. They can easily be a playoff team. They can do exactly what they need to do in the playoffs, which is hit bombs. Red Sox haven't been doing it for me these past few months. I got the Yankees. Let's go over here, and we got the Reds and the Dodgers. Now, I love the Reds against the Dodgers. I really love them. But Dodgers have been hot recently. I think the Reds get shut down, and LA probably wins it in 2. Something like that. I don't see a lot coming out of the Reds. I got this one in 2. Over here, this is my favorite series right now. This is going to be a really fun one to watch. I hate the Cubs. Big Brewers fan. We know this. This is old news. I want the Cubs to lose so badly because I don't want to see the Cubs go against the Brewers. And in that light, it's got to be the Dodgers here. Got to be the Dodgers. Cubs have not been good recently. The Padres are just so much scarier. I think they go into Wrigley and they go win that. Back up to the top. This is a difficult one because going into this, my thought was that the Mariners were going to go into the playoffs and they were going to lose their first thing. I was thinking they're not ready for the playoffs. They're going to go up against another team that's hot, and they're going to look stupid. Guardians are not that team. I don't like this Guardians team very much, and I think the AL Central is just in a whole different situation than everyone else because they're not very good. The whole division is not very good. That's my opinion on it. So I think they can take it in 3, and they'll be thinking, oh, yeah, we're doing good. We're going to win it all type thing. This one right here, going to be hardcore cheering for the Blue Jays. I love the Blue Jays this year. I like the whole thought of small ball, low power type thing that the Brewers have been doing as well. You got to root for the other teams that have been going along these lines. Again, I think that the Yankees have this recipe that they're more consistent in the playoffs and they know what they're doing. They've been here and they're going to mash and they're going to hit their bombs and they're going to win this one. And they're going to win it in 4, let's say. Let's say 4. Just keep in mind that these numbers right here, they don't have to be correct. If I just get the games. This matchup, probably the best playoff series of the season. I can see it's going either way, but I know one thing, and that's that this Phillies team is terrifying, and I would pick them over maybe anyone. The World Series will be interesting. We'll talk about it later. Let's move on. Phillies, I think, are the only team that have really been put together this entire season, and that's why I have them over the Dodgers, who have been iffy. They have their relief pitcher issues, and even though I think it's going to be a good team, I think the Phillies take it in 5. San Diego and the Brewers, great matchup. My Brewers, I don't even want to talk about it. Look, you got the players. I love Bryce Strang this year. Yelich, I think, could be decent in the playoffs. Our bats aren't very hot right now. Our pitching is a mess. Total mess. I don't want to mess with that at all. I think they make it close. I think it's a 5-game series for sure. I think it's a good 5-game series. But I have no trust in the Brewers right now. They don't look good at all. And if I didn't think that they were a good baseball team, it'd be even worse. Back over here. Now, this is a series where I think that the Yankees actually put it into the Mariners because I was saying I think the Mariners could be overrated to an extent because of how hot they are and how much people like them as an underdog for the World Series. They're getting shut down. This is a 7-game series, I believe. Yankees take it in 6. Let's do. Take it in 6. So this matchup, another good one. This is a rematch from whatever year, 2022, maybe, something like that, 2023 maybe, when the Phillies went into the World Series and lost to the Astros. Anyways, Phillies take it again. And then you get into the last matchup, Yankees and Phillies. I'm a Phillies guy in this situation. I think the Phillies are more set up to win it all. I've got Phillies taking this, and let's do another 6-gamer. Let's do a 6-gamer. I'm feeling 6 gamers this year. It might even be 5. This could be 5. 5. I'm changing it just for, I want some inconsistency. It's not all going to be 6 gamers. That's not going to happen. But this is my predictions. I'll zoom out for you guys so you can look at it all. What do you think of that? But that's going to do it for this video. We're going to look back on this in like a month, and you're going to say, oh my goodness, Beaver is a genius. He knows his baseball amazingly. That's what you're all going to be saying. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Bye.